Hello everybody, welcome to Heidi's Homestead. Today I'm going to do a garden tour. This is, I believe, the third week of June 23rd. Alright, so here are squash. These two are, these three are squash. One is a baby boo, and there's Jack Be Little, and this is a summer squash. Can't remember the name. And which is the Jack Be Little and which is the baby boo, I don't know, I can't remember. Okay, my flowers are kind of dying back. These are my wild flowers. Pretty good. My peas, I don't think these are going to survive any longer. Peas hate the hot, and it's been hot, guys. So I don't think these are going to do any good. My blueberry, I think tonight I'm gonna feed it. Here is another pea, and here is some of my tomatoes, and they are growing. Oh, and these peppers, they gave me peppers, so I got like my first little harvest. But some of these have tomatoes already. So, oh yeah, look, right there. I don't know if you guys could see that. Right there. Cute little tomato. So, and there's some more around here. And I'm not sure, I think this might be a brandywine, but I'm not sure. Here's another pea plant. This one's probably the best pea plant that's still looking pretty good. Here's another tomato. And I need to, okay, that's fine. And it has lots of flowers. Here I got more pepper plants, basil. And these are pepper plants. And as you can see, there is peppers growing in them. And I think this has peppers already. Yep, here you go. So we'll be harvesting peppers soon. And I got another pepper plant in here. I don't know if it has fruit or not. And here I have cucumbers, more peppers here, some beautiful, and more peppers here. I don't see any fruit. Well, there are some that are growing. Yeah, and my squash plant has just exploded. I mean, if you guys seen my tours, you see the difference. Look at that. And there have been some female flowers, but no male flowers have sprouted yet, so those are probably not gonna take, not unless if they got pollinated. But I'm gonna start coming out early in the morning because that's when the male flowers are open. And here there's a lot of male flowers, but there is a female flower here. But yeah, oh, look at that little pepper right there. Perfect. So yeah, my summer squash has exploded, guys. And there's some cucumbers around here, I think. I thought I planted cucumbers. I know I have cucumbers there. Oh, and my garlic and shallots, and I have more shallots over there. But they didn't do too well, so we're just gonna chop them up, and we are gonna plant some more in the fall. All right, so here I have my pumpkin. This is my huge pumpkin, and look at it. It's grown, and actually had to flip it over, so it's growing there. So I wanted to sprawl all over this bed. Same with those 2 pumpkins, and these 2 are pumpkins too, so these are going to be sprawling here. Here I have rosemary, basil, oregano, and a melon, and cilantro that has gone to seed, and some parsley that I gotta use. And this is a melon. I think this is a watermelon. It could be a cantaloupe. I can't remember. I have to look back on my videos on what I planted there. But this area is thriving. It's my berry patch. And here I had all my shallots, but I just took them out. And I will be growing summer squash and probably some cucumbers in these grow bags. I'm just going to top them with compost and more strawberries. And I got a basil plant here, and a thyme and a mint. All right, so now we're coming to our garden. So this is my Roma bed, and I am loving it. Next year I will do a whole bed of Roma, but I also want to plant some Romas in my grow bags. I've seen some people do Romas in grow bags, and it looks amazing. So I am gonna have 3 Roma beds, and I'm gonna fill this up with grow bags, so keep that in mind. Okay, and here I have a squash. Something's been eating it. And here I have cucumbers. I don't know how well they're gonna do because they're being covered. But here is aromas, plenty of them. Oh, and look at there. We have some aromas growing. Perfect. I love it. And they're everywhere, guys. Look at that. Look. Look at that. Everywhere. Aromas. Look. Right there. Beautiful. Can't wait till the harvest, but I'm sure there's more. Those are the ones that I could see. All right, here I have some basil and some sage here, and here I have some cucumbers, and this has broken in piece. That's okay. I'll just do that. So I have cucumbers here. Some more cucumbers. And they are flowering, so I will probably see cucumbers here soon. Here I have a sunflower. And here I have, oh my god, this plant has exploded. And here I have eggplant. And this plant has gotten bigger. I think this is the biggest eggplant I have ever grown in my life. Look at that. There's tons of flowers too. This one is not as big, but it does have a lot of flowers. And they're the same variety. It's just one is in a 20 gallon and this one's in a 15. So that could play a role. And here I have some more peppers. And I think, look at that. I don't know if you guys could see them or not. But look. Right there. That's a pepper. And supposedly these are Sugar Rush Peach. But I don't know if these are Sugar Rush Peach. Guys, let me know if these are Sugar Rush Peach. I don't think they are. They don't look like it. Well, I never grown them before, but I have seen people harvest them. But they're growing up. But I don't know if these are Sugar Rush. But anywho, here's some more. I think this is a bell pepper. And we do have fruit. Okay. And here's another pepper bed. And it's just doing amazing. And look at this. And this is a poblano. Beautiful. Beautiful plant. And here I have jalapenos that are growing. They're everywhere. And I believe I have more. Oh, there you go. There's more there, more jalapenos. And some more peppers there. Let's see. But yeah, I think, and these are my bell peppers. What I should have done, I should have done the bell peppers in front, hot peppers in the back, because they get taller. But there is a lot of flowers, so that's good. Okay. And green beans are doing fabulous. And look at this pepper plant, guys. There is like tons of pepper plants here. Look at that. And there's just more on top of. Look, these are heavy in pepper plants. Beautiful. And I have more peppers coming in here. And they're just, oh look, look. There's more here. Beautiful. All right. And this is a bean tomato bed. Oh, and guess what's coming in? Green beans. And these were not here in the last tour that I did about a week ago. Look at that. So we'll be harvesting green beans here soon, and plenty of them. This bed has exploded, and I have seen some tomatoes here. Oh yeah, right there. Right there. See? Oh, and there's another one hiding. Oh, there's actually 3. Perfect. beautiful. I love it. But yeah, there is just a ton of growth that has happened. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So we'll be having beans probably here next week. So I will be showing you that when I harvest. And these tomato plants have just gone crazy. Look at that bed. Okay, so here's the strawberry bed. It's grown so much. So much. Okay, so this bed here, I have planted cucumber and squash today. So it's cleared out. When it sprouts, I will bring you back. Onions and carrots. These are doing pretty good. I brought you along when I harvest some of these onions, and I think I'm gonna have to come back and harvest some of these because they're not looking too good. But these white onions are still growing, so that's why I did not harvest them. So they're doing pretty well. And these are still growing. Look at that. So I was kind of getting worried about these because I didn't see any growth, but I am seeing growth. Not in all of them, but few. Look at that. Look at that one right there. Yes, so that is going there. Okay, so here I planted some butternut and some watermelon and a cantaloupe. So we'll see how that goes. Here I have a cucumber and another cucumber there. And some beets and some beans. And this is supposed to be a wildflower bed, but it hasn't. Oh, it's starting to sprout. So good. Here I have a cucumber plant that I am going to move because it's shading my watermelon that I have there. And I have a butternut here. But it looks like I will be having cucumbers soon because I see some flowers opening. All right, move along. Okay, and this bed, I gotta do something about it. In the fall, I'll probably take care of it. Here I have my potato potato beds. And these are not ready to harvest yet, but they have fallen over. Have you seen my other videos? You have seen how tall they were, but they got top heavy, so they all fell. But they're still looking pretty good, and I won't be able to harvest these until probably mid-July, maybe end of July. And here I have my I planted here a long pie pumpkin and some zucchini in that area. And here's the long pie pumpkin. And here I got some green beans and some carrots at the end. These beans I planted a little later, so I don't think we'll have green beans here soon on these. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we will. There's a small little green bean there. Oh, something just fell. I don't know what's going on. Okay. There's weird things that go on around here. And here in these beds are empty. I will be planting my fall crops here. I don't know if I'm gonna have that end one in the end here. Probably move it over there. Most likely that's what I'm gonna do. And in here are gonna go my fall crops, and I'm gonna put another bed there. And I will be planting garlic and cabbage and all of my brassicas. My brassicas are probably gonna go in this area once these potatoes are harvested. I'm gonna put my fall crop in here, but I'm gonna use this area for my fall garden and not that area. All right, let's take you to the tomatoes. Kind of quick because my phone is overheating again. So here I got a summer squash, and this one's not doing too well. So you can see the leaves are kind of dying off. And I got another summer squash. I got some tomatoes here that are growing. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there, yeah. Beautiful. This is my tomato bed. It's doing wonderful, and it has tons of flowers, and it does have some tomatoes already going. Oh, right there. Beautiful. Look at that big one over there. Look at that. That's a big one. It's gonna be a big one. And here's the other one. Oh, here I got more squash, cucumbers at the end, cosmos somewhere. And then here is my other tomato bed. It's crazy. Next year I'm for sure gonna stake them when they're smaller and prune them, but they're doing pretty good. They're looking pretty healthy, kind of wild, but pretty healthy. I'm gonna feed them next Sunday, but I will be getting tomatoes here soon. There's like tons of flowers, guys. Tons. And here I got some squash, which I don't know, they're probably not gonna take because they probably didn't get pollinated. I got a lot of male flowers, but they have not opened yet. And that is completely normal. Your squash plants, when they're still growing, they will sort themselves out. My chickens are probably hot, so they're giving themselves some dust baths. That's what chickens do when they get hot. But they're doing pretty good. They're under the shade. All right, guys. And that is the complete tour of the garden. I will be planning my fall garden next month, which I already have an idea what I want and what I want to grow. So I'll bring you along. I gotta go get more soil next week. I have a whole week off from work, so we're gonna work on our fall garden. But everything is just thriving and looking beautiful. Look at these pole beans. Look at that. And I will probably be getting a lot of beans from this plant. And I do like the pole beans. Next year I will buy some cattle panels and I'm going to be growing pole beans. They're absolutely beautiful. But there it is. Everything is doing good and well. And it's 1,000,000 degrees and I'm melting, guys. But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying gardening and enjoying your garden grow and put fruit like I am. I come out here every day and check for progress, and every day I feel like it's just growing and growing and growing. But yes, all right guys, thank you for watching. Bye.